At 32 years old, David lost 400 pounds and transformed into a new man. There's no reason, and certainly I will not trivialize that at all. Losing 400 pounds is a monumental undertaking. It is a monumental achievement, and you should be proud of having done that. I said he didn't quite close the loop, and now he's tipping the scales at 648 pounds. Now, David says in order to deal with permanent weight loss, he has to deal with the underlying problems, because when you're using food the way he's using food, your fork can become a deadly weapon. And you need to understand why. Take a look.
When I was 6 years old, I was molested. We would go to his house and he'd show me his sister's naked Barbies, and then for some reason, ended up with our pants down and him touching me. I remember my mom saying, "Oh, why don't you go play with him? Why don't you go play with him?" I'm like, "No, Mom, I don't want to go over there. I don't." I remember begging her not to go play with that kid. It only happened a few times. She's like, "You gotta be stronger than that. You gotta be strong." Oh, God, okay, so it just made me not want to make friends. I started putting on a lot of weight when I was around 6 to 7 years old. Growing up, at first, a lot of the bullying was physical. I get kicked, punched, objects thrown at me. I remember one time even dog crap was thrown at me. Then when I got older, names and laughter. I just started, I'm just gonna eat. I don't want to make friends, I just want to eat. Even though it wasn't good for me, it just made me happy, I guess.
So you have to look at what's triggering the behavior. And here you could take him and lose all this weight again, and if you don't deal with what's triggering him to do this, all you're doing is putting him on a roller coaster. And you hear he was molested, and he was bullied, and he felt rejected, and he felt marginalized. And if you don't take away all of that damaged personal truth, all of that damaged self-worth and self-esteem, then he's going to continue to retreat to this every time. When these things happen to you early on, being molested, being bullied, it changed your self-esteem, it changed your self-worth, it changed your definition of who you are.
It wrecked it. It wrecked me.
And you never repaired it.
Never repaired it.
So it's like, okay, I got a boat here, and it's got a bunch of holes in it, and I never patched the holes. I just got lighter so I could row faster, but I still got holes in my boat. And then you get out there, and pretty soon that boat starts sinking because you never patched the holes in the boat. When I ask people, what's the scariest thing they ever do, you would be surprised at what the answer has been over the years. The scariest thing they ever do is not reach for something else. It's not wanting something else. It's getting it and then being afraid they won't be able to keep it. Because somebody will be, at this level in life, job-wise or social strata-wise or something, and all of a sudden they pop up and do really great for a while. Now the pressure's on. Like, can I keep this up? Can I hang in there and continue to do this? And that keeps them from ever reaching up there to begin with, because they think, if I do better, I'm gonna have to keep it up. And that's really scary, because people wonder if really, am I that good or am I just masquerading?